Hey guys, it's Rich, and today I'm doing What's in the Box. I got a package in today, and I want to share what is in the box. So, first I actually have a story to tell you before I reveal what's in the box. But before I get into all of that, I do want to say if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I look at the analytics, guys. I know that like 60-some% of you are not subscribed to this channel. So if you want to get updates and you want to be eligible to be in the contest whenever I reach 1,000 subscribers, you must be subscribed. So go ahead and click subscribe below. And while you're down there in the nether regions, go ahead and click on the link for audibletrial.com/Christo-Paganism. If you do that, you will be taken to a screen where you can sign up for a 1-month free trial of audible.com. With that, you get 1 free credit, which will get you a free book. Who doesn't love a free book? So go ahead and click on that while you're down in the nether regions subscribing. And if you are already subscribed, go ahead and click down there for Audible anyway. It helps support this channel, helps support Christo-Paganism.com. And yeah, it's actually one of the best resources I think that I've had in a while to help me continue reading and to expand my knowledge. One thing that I discovered on there is that they actually have a newscast on Audible that you can listen to a stream of. And that in and of itself, in this day and age, we need to be kept up on the news. So go ahead and click down there, and that's one of the many features of Audible. So go ahead and click there, and if you don't like it, you don't have to continue it. You can cancel before your month's subscription is up, and you get to keep that free book. So there really is no downside to this if you go ahead and click on the trial version. So with all that being said, it's time for story time. So that all leads up to what's in the box. So you guys might have noticed that I've been wearing different shirts, or well, you probably don't know it, but I've been wearing different pants, and whenever I go out I wear this scarf, and I absolutely love this scarf. But the place that I got all these is at a donation area that is at the first floor of this dorm room. So I've been getting clothes there. I've been getting, I got a pair of shoes down there, pants. I got this really awesome sweater that somebody out there who may or may not be watching has gotten. So yes, I love the donation box on the first floor. And basically what it is whenever people are moving out of the dorms and they don't want to pack something, they just take it down there and leave it. So anyway, there were these 2 textbooks down there, and I know that from selling on Amazon periodically that textbooks are kind of expensive. I mean, they're outrageously expensive for what they are. And I knew that I could trade them in on Amazon, which you don't get the higher price as if you would actually sell it. But I didn't want to be bothered with all that. I'm not a huge one on selling on Amazon because you just don't make as much money as you would through eBay, and everybody tries to undercut everybody else. So it's like a Shark Tank if you try to deal with Amazon as a seller. As a buyer, it's fantastic. As a seller, not so great. But Amazon has this trade-in service where you can send in a book and they will give you money for it. Now, I thought that the way that they gave you money was they would credit your bank account, and then I started reading, and no, they send you a gift card, and then I sent in these 2 textbooks, and no, they actually just credit your account as if you had an Amazon gift card. So I got these textbooks about 6 to 8 months ago, and I would have gotten $100 or so out of them if I would have sent them in whenever I got them. However, I ended up waiting. For some odd reason, I don't know why, I ended up waiting. Whatever. The price went down at least in half of what I would have gotten, to $53 and something odd cents. It's somewhere around there. So I said, okay, you know, I'm moving, I'm packing stuff up, I don't want to take these with me, I'm going to send them in. So I send them in, I get my $53 and something odd cents. Cost me $5 to send them in, didn't cost me anything for the books. And so now I'm sitting with $53 and something odd cents in my Amazon account. So I said, well, I have a book buying ban because I have so many books. So I said, let's look through my Amazon wish list to see what else I want to buy, if there's anything there that I need right now or really want right now. So I go through the wish list and I said, you know what? I'm going to buy some tarot cards. I have decks. I have plenty of decks. I have more decks than what I know what to do with, basically because I only use one deck at a time, so I'm not one for going and doing one deck for each type of reading and whatnot. So I use one deck for any question at any given time. And the deck that I currently use is the Smith-Waite Centennial Edition tarot deck. It's fairly small, about the size of my hand, and it comes in a nice tin. And I have a review coming up on this deck, which leads me into something else. Little side story here. I'm going to do what I'm going to call tarot talks. And these are going to be talks not necessarily just on tarot, they may be on oracle cards. I may go into deeper depths on certain tarot cards or something like that, or share a certain spread, something like that. But for right now, all I'm doing is tarot deck reviews. I wanted to get some of the deck reviews done that I've wanted to do from the decks that I have that are being shipped from here to Florida. So I won't have them in the intermediary time whenever I'm actually in my what I call my hobo stage, where I don't have a home, I don't have a place that's mine. So I wanted to get those reviews done and edited and whatnot, so you guys have some stuff to view while I'm in my hobo stage. So those deck reviews will be coming up in what's called Tarot Talks. Like I said, it's not necessarily going to be just tarot, it's going to be tarot, oracles. I have a Lenormand deck that's being reviewed in there, and as I learn stuff, either with tarot or with Lenormand or oracles or whatnots, I will probably end up putting them in there. So yes, that is a new playlist, a new mini-series coming up. And so anyway, back to the original story. Like, I need more tarot decks. I need another tarot deck like I need a hole in the head. But I do love some of the artwork out there, and I love some of the meaning that the authors or the deck creators give to certain cards whenever they create the card. So I would like to have more tarot decks, at least ones that speak to me, as I'm very picky whenever it comes to artwork. So if you ask my business partner, she will tell you she bought me a tapestry that she thought I would absolutely go head over heels for. It was in a Renaissance type style with very fine needlepoint and whatnot. It was beautiful. It just wasn't my style. And I think she was kind of disappointed, even though she probably won't say it. And I told her, I said, I'm very weird whenever it comes to artwork. I have abstract paintings, I have realistic paintings, I have just regular photographs, advertising pieces, stuff like that, that are completely different from one another. And I get very weird whenever it comes to artwork, what I do and don't like. And in the future, I will be sharing some of the artwork that I have in my house as it goes up in my new residence and whatnot, whether it's a house or an apartment. I'm hoping for renting a house right now. Anyway, moving on from that. So I decided to buy 2 tarot decks. I'm not telling you which ones they are, that's part of the reveal. And so I bought these 2 tarot decks. The total came out to, let's see, $55.94, so $56. I spent $3 of my own money, well, probably like $2 something odd cents, so let's round up, say $3. I spent $5 to send in the books. So I spent $8 on 2 tarot decks. This is awesome. I love how this math works, because these 2 decks, I kind of fell in love with the artwork just seeing it posted up on the internet. So I'm hoping that the artwork stands up to my expectations. And now it's all come in. So, it is time to do the reveal. I have not even looked in this box except through the little crack whenever I opened it. So, this is the first time the box is actually being opened. Oh my gosh. Guys, you're gonna love this.